Did you know that 75% of every tax dollar that is targeted towards welfare actually goes to pay for administrative salaries? But 75% of every private charity dollar goes directly to the poor. That's why I say the governments can never take over what private charities do, because they're inefficient. I am a member of Toastmasters. I'm a member of Toastmasters, but I'm a member of Rotary. I joined Rotary about a year ago. And you're probably asking, what is Rotary? So I'm going to tell you. Rotary is one of the largest civic organizations in the world. It is a 501c3 organization, which means if you donate money to it, you can write it off for your taxes. It is one of only 2 private organizations that have a seat on the United Nations, the other being the Red Cross. Rotary helped establish UNICEF, which is United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, part of the UN. Rotary was founded in 1905 by 4 individuals, businessmen, in Chicago. Within 5 years, they had clubs from San Francisco to New York. And by 1912, they had clubs in other countries. So that their conference in 1922, they changed their name to Rotary International to reflect that they are an international organization. Today, there are 1.2 million members and 34,000 clubs around the world. So that's what Rotary is. So what does Rotary do? Well, there are 6 main focuses of Rotary. Number 1 is promoting peace. Number 2 is fighting diseases. 3 is providing clean water and sanitation. 4 is saving mothers and children. 5 is supporting education. And 6 is growing local economies. So we'll start with number 1. It's a good place to start. Promoting peace. 42 million people are displaced throughout the world because of armed conflicts. So Rotary has established a Rotary Fellow certificate or education program with universities around the world where they teach leaders in conflict resolution. And this picture here is a picture of Rotary signing an agreement with the Peace Corps to do work in Thailand, Philippines, and Togo, which I don't know where Togo is. I assume it's in that area. Must be a small country. So the second area of main focus is fighting diseases. More than 100 million people are pushed into poverty each year because of medical costs. So Rotary helps to improve and expand access to low-cost and free health care in underdeveloped countries. And this is a picture of a vaccination clinic in Nigeria. The third focus is providing clean water. More than 2.5 billion people lack access to adequate sanitation, and 3,000 children every day die from lack of clean water, from the diseases that they get from clean water, from drinking unclean water. So Rotary has a program where they help countries develop water systems and sanitation systems. And this is a picture of a well drilling operation in Ghana, funded by Rotary, and you can see the red dust, which means that they've struck water, as opposed to striking oil. The fourth area is saving mothers and children. At least 7 children under the age of 5 die each year due to malnutrition, poor health, and inadequate sanitation. Rotary has programs where they provide immunizations and antibiotics to children, but they also have education facilities where they teach healthcare professions. This is a picture of nursing students at the Aga Khan University in Kenya, helping operate a medical clinic. All right. Number 5 is supporting education. 67 million children worldwide have no access to education. 775 million people over the age of 15 throughout the world are illiterate. So Rotary works to strengthen the capacity of communities to provide education, basic education, and literacy. And this is a picture of school children at a school in Afghanistan. The school is for all girls, and it holds 400 children. It was started by a lady that was from Afghanistan, came to the United States, became a Rotarian, and then she moved back to Afghanistan and started her school. Now, know this, that starting a school and teaching education to children, to girls in Afghanistan will get you killed, because they kill women just for seeking an education. So the 6th area is growing local economies. Nearly 1.4 billion people, employed people, live on less than $1.25 a day. Rotary carries out service projects to enhance economic and community development in underdeveloped countries. This is a picture of Regia Dominguez in Honduras. She runs a weaving company, weaving co-op, that has grown to 12 women with the help of, with funds from Rotary International. I'll be traveling next week, next Friday actually, with my wife and daughter to Panama, and I'll be visiting 2 Rotary clubs in Panama, and I'll exchange flags. This is what Rotarians do. This is our flag for our local club, and I'll give them this, and they'll give me one of their flags to bring back and hang on our back. So in the 100 years that Rotary has been in existence, they have grown to one of the largest civic organizations in the world. Their influence exceeds, a lot of times, the influence of the governments that they work in. And actually, the United States government has enlisted them to help them resolve conflicts in other parts of the world. So when I joined Rotary, I didn't realize all the things that they've done, that they do. But what I've shown you here is only a small sample of the projects that they carry on. So today I'm proud to say that I am a Rotary.